My services don't come cheap. Mine. You're welcome.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
A well-organized pack is my... My talents lie in combining material.
Tranquil places such as
Some of us get complacent. I train every day. Always another errand to see to.
seems my feet.
Look,
always
as long as it calls and I shan't resist.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. I'll use this chance to commit myself fully. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gather. All told, I'm rather satisfied. Good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship. And
Delighted to meet you, especially if we share.
Interested in my wares? Interested in my wares? Gold's made to be many thanks.
these writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Good day, sir.
Don't bother talking to me. Would that the god...
day, sir.
Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Need anything?
Stop by again soon.
Need anything?
I'm in no hurry.
I fear I've not.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with.
But not at the expense of my duty. I'm ready for the trouble.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Always a friend.
I've a notion that you know, many of our patrons wish to take me. Yet there is. I lived but one man. 'Tis no simple matter for a. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter. Here I. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman. Here I. 'Tis no simple matter for. Here I am.
Please let that patron pick another tonight.
'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this. Here I am.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Yeah? What is it?
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled? A good sleep will ensure I fought many battles on my journey.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
The latest was a tragedy to those who suffer. I thought to myself, and indeed, still, that I would...
My sincerest of Lady Wilhelmina is it.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years, but I cannot simply end his. I must first expose his misdeed. Or so I'd sworn. But I've yet. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. And recall that if the proof I seek yet exists, I suppose there is truly naught I save deliver him a gruesome. Still, if you insist upon 3 days, I will give you. I shall wait patiently. I don't imagine you. Still, I shan't grant.
Once the day's work is done,
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain.
We shall await you here, Master.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
A difficult choice, indeed.
One must take pride in their charge.
Always sets me to think.
You'd best mind yourself.
The best quality. Mind, I.
would that I ne'er had force to draw steel. I will see to it that the law.
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Oi! You can't come in here. Oi! You can't come in here. Oh, no, you don't.
Beg pardon, sir. Captain Brandt bade me, however, is a matter. Firstly, pray, take 'tis my duty. A duplicate now rests in its place. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Captain Brandt is indeed, when the time I must confess, I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor. My hopes for our kingdom.
What business have you here?
I've no knowledge of the trade myself. I've no knowledge of the trade myself.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Nice place, this.
Such quietude.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
their swords.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
I cannot help but be wary.
This hour.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Or is aught we do in vain?
Supplies are best there, my Kate.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Mayhap I'll come here while I've updated myself.
So tired. I barely begin to tie my boots.
Finishes without incident.
After all, even should the dragon
As for me, I've been looking in. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only it seems to be addressed to some. I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed. Here. I thought it, and if that is, I am in no position to. Glad I am to see you well. I've no progress as yet, then. You wish to expose. Ah, but of course, go to his manor come nightfall. Though I cannot be. And should you.
pain regime. This sort of quiet comes all's well.
Such peace.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steel.
Regent King Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Who are you? I don't believe we've met. Who are you? I don't...
Follow me, if you would.
Will this take long? I've ought to...
Too quiet here for my liking.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
I'm unsure how
Allard. Long have I visited his manor. I recall that he was rather particular. Mayhap he's concealed aught, but shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence. Excellent. Once you've seen him depart...
Only person I believe in is myself. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
We have arrived.
evidence.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brandt would know of him. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray and ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Would that all my days were so true.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
You fool enough to fall for it?
Ought to head home.
Welcome.
Before I get here.
Pray, follow me. We have reached our destination.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietor, on a normal circumstance, but this is Allard we speak of, his fall from grace would do perhaps the merchants with connections to some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. According to this, and in order to this is a grave affair, and the deed was monstrous. I am afraid I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? I beg your forgiveness. 'Tis my duty to protect, villain though we may be. I cannot stomach the thought of this vigilantism. 'Tis naught more than murder. I must wash my hands of this. Know that I shall not speak a word.
'Tis a shame that you cannot count upon the captain's aid. You shall have...
You have my fullest confidence. If a sin is not punishable by the courts, the exacting of justice, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we would...
Where's the day calling me?
I've wares of every
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Here's a welcome sight.
What are you up to?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
The other day, now, and rightly so, gave me a right shock that their faces may match.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you are so inclined, Master.
You have my support. At last we've arrived, delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Right you are. We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand.
There's adventure to be had.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival. Something fun to do here.
You have my fullest confidence. If a sin is not punishable by the exacting of justice, is there aught else you would speak of? Your Majesty, the permit is intended for. Is there aught else you would speak of? Your Majesty, do not forget that we would.
Oh, Nessa. I fancy a dandy. Fine wares all.
Methinks we have ample evidence of the minister's misdeeds. Shall we go confer with Lady Wilhelmina? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
We have arrived.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
So I confess, well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. All that remains is I've no other tasks for unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a cure. Is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him. Never mind the mask.
At last, what is this?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice. Wilhelmina. But why? Why would you?
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust? Then come, Master.
I think 'twould be best for us to make our... Should we both make it till then?
Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap we ought to look in on her at the Myrmicolium.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy... I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Over here, if you please.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Lonely place.
good sleep will ensure... I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Anywhere's better than living around.
We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, you'll find us here when you return.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
What is life without a little spice?
Off to market I go.
There's ought to be said.
Been a while since I heard a good story. Smell. Cannot place it. It's delightful.
Wonder if anyone else shares my...
This won't do. I shan't agree to this. I shan't agree to this.
Always sets me to thinking. Not every patron is worth the effort to please.
I can't solve all...
Having trouble choosing, are we?
Welcome, sir.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust? Then come, Master. Let us quit this place.
By your leave.
Bit bland. What can I throw in? Can't help but talk in a whisper.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Always sets me to think. What was it I had planned for tomorrow?
Now, this is a good find.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no still. However, but his look, he employed his usual. Poor old Gregor, that's the sort of man that noble is.
would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose. It would seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat... I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss. Shrewd as a den of... I truly cannot thank you enough. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my baudelry will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Time was, you'd think that'd be on account of immigration. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with it. If we keep mixing, some...
Unless I'm mistaken, aught we require is already in our... possession.
Quiet at last.
Would you mind coming over here?
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a
Suppose that's enough for one day.
dead on my
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke. We have reached our destination.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst? No, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight, the moon... Well, I'd not put it. It is a love letter of a sort. One that draws on ancient... Put simply. Ha! I know not who this... What concerns me, if we can take this letter at it, as to what manner of object, however... I must confess, yet I'm far more intrigued... yet I'm far more intrigued by this... I must confess, yet I'm far more intrigued by this...
This is just what's needed.
Greetings.
This place gives me an
It is good to see.
marriage isn't...
Thank you.
Never you fret. We all have our moments.
Whatever am I to do?
I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away. Can't stomach questions.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
And I shan't resist.
The rules at your neck.
I'm always doing about a dozen
Suppose I
things
could
at
visit
once.
someplace new. There's so much to enjoy in this wide world.
Quiet enough.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I'd sooner stay out than back once or lost. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Though I cannot, and should you learn something, truly, my thanks. Alas, I had hoped. What ought I to do? What am I to do about Mother? If there is aught I won't claim to be well. This state of things cannot. My mind is apt to stray, even here.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here. This sort of quiet means all's well.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I do not understand why the people. Whence did you slip? Whence did you?
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
goes there? I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Mayhap I'll come here when I'm at date myself. Inside the palace.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
My mind is apt to stray, even here.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Not the import ever happens here, anyhow.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I must grow stronger. Barking out.
I'd find that sort of interest.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle. Where it
Frowns on
possible.
politics are no concern of mine.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Here are where I can truly feel at ease.
Tight. I'd kick just about anyone. I'll make fine feather today.
There are few places where I can let.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Lady Wilhelmina has been. We're plagued by unruly customs. Oh, would that we could hire a.
Any work's better. Even I know when to shut my trap.
Where was I headed?
The latest tide was a tragedy to those who suffered the beat.
I cannot condone.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
This won't do. I'll not forget this.
did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
A well-organized pack is my speciality. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
This isn't much to go on.
Well met.
I believe I know whom we must seek. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Pleasant surroundings makes a clear difference.
We ask but a few coin.
Now, where have I seen you before? You'll not witness such a...
Follow me, if you would.
By and large, the people of Batal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their queen regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Greetings, sir. But I'm afraid things aren't going. It's my superiors. Normally, I'd let the matter. What say you, sir?
A shame.
What's gone wrong with the world? Oi! Have a little faith in yourself!
That looks promising. Any idea?
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. If you see what you like, best buy one. If you see what you like,
Best buy wine you can. Pleasure doing business with you.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Not sure I can handle this.
My bed calls and I shan't resist. Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I can't solve all your...
Might you be looking to inlet? Might you be looking to inlet?
Well met. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Much obliged.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Wash first, clean, then short.
Keep that shield up.
Yes, sir.
Want a blade in your ribs?
Aye, sir.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops, so if 'tisn't an urgent matter, they've a ways to go. They've a ways to... They've a ways to... They've a ways to...
Sir.
They've a ways to... They've a ways to go yet.
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
I drew the short
We're not to talk during...
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vote.
We must rest. Though the sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust? First, assess the field. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Not my kind of place, this.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
First, assess the cast. Then polish up. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
My bed calls. Shan't resist.
I'd hasten home, But it's not my duty.
I drew the short straw.
I'll go and open the chest.
Pawns are they're said to travel twixt the world. I'd not mind a journey.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
Or to polish up my gear for the morrow. If you see aught untoward,
Are you looking to speak with Sebek? Good luck. He broke. I'm not quite sure where his hat.
Would that such tranquility could last.
I quite agree.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
This brute has quite the temper.
Why do we not use their rage to our advantage?
Understood. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
You can count upon my aid.
Thank you, kind. I did not mean to.
I am here by your side.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been thirsting to speak of. Namely, is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine. In hand, we can leap from one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
Tis not an item to be squandered.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I know just the person you need, and where we must go to meet with them. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
This looks as good a place as any.
Over here, if you please. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
There's no easy thing. I found myself hard pressed to respond.
Hey! We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
I quite agree.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. Master. A chest. We must find a way to open it.
It is a vexing thing to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
Anyone nodding off where I stand?
My legs are stiff as boards after training. If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
My talents lie in combining material. A well-organized pack is my speciality. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead. Where ought we to go now?
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Said to my thoughts.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots. Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Here in Vermont, there, they believe that in that regard, our country...
Are you looking to speak good luck? I'm not quite sure where his house...